everybody, and welcome to the Knapp Medical Center post-game show. Carlos Robledo, along with Mike Gonzalez, Coach Burgett here, will join us in a few minutes. It is a victory for your West Laco East Wildcats, winning by a final score of 20-0. Now 3-1 on the season. Let's go to the highlights in this one, and it was Elias Rodriguez getting things going early on for the Wildcats. A run up the middle here, some nifty moves, breaking a tackle, getting the ball to inside the 5-yard line, and then he would go in for the score. It's 1:52 in the first quarter to make the score 7-0. West Laco East after one. The defense had their hands full with Rivera, and a good quarterback on the other side. Not bad passing here, but it was blocked at the line of scrimmage by West Laco East Wildcats lineman. The secondary also challenged by the quarterback tonight from Rivera. They were tested here, looking to go deep under a little bit of pressure here by the Wildcats, and going deep. Also gets hit as he releases the ball, but good job there by the secondary. 7-0 East at the half. We go to the fourth quarter, no scoring in the third, and it was Elias Rodriguez, his second touchdown of the game. And as he throws it here, and you'll see Elias with the ball going in. This is Devin Bornias actually with a nice run. And then Jay Herrera, he had himself quite a game against PSJ Memorial. He gets in the end zone right here to make it 20-0 West Laco East. And that was the final score. So the Wildcats now 3-1 on the season. With us now, Coach Burgett and the homecoming king, also Aiden Gonzalez.
I'm a little jealous. I was never homecoming king.
I'm just glad, they gave him a little flower to wear. I'm just glad he took it off before the second half. But congratulations, Coach.
Sure, thank you. Guys, hey, parents, I know we started off a little bit, Wesco East fans, grandparents, uncles, aunts, but I want to tell you, we're 3-1 in district. We're sitting in a good position. We're getting better every week. I know the first half was a little bit sloppy. They did a great job of controlling the clock, but 3-1 sitting in district. I can tell you right now that I couldn't be more pleased. Last week I thought we played a hell of a game, first half. Second half we stayed in the locker room, but we played a heck of a team. So I'm very happy with the execution of our team tonight. We got to get ready for our next game, which is Donna North over there.
Hey, Coach, you've been with the program since what, 2006 is when you came on board.
My 20th year, yes, sir.
20th year at West Laco East, and you served as an offensive coordinator for a long time, and then you were a first assistant, then you became a head coach. And, you've seen a lot of wins here at West Laco East. This is your last year, and what does each win mean to you as we move forward throughout the season?
I think when you retire, I watch everybody on TV, and they push the old to the pasture. And you know what? I felt like last year was my last year coaching. I want one more year because these kids that we got, these players that we got, these young men that we got, they practice, they listen, and they allow us to coach them. And, I wanted to come back and help them get into the playoffs. And, I got some great assistant coaches. You all know that over the years. And, I keep bringing it up. Us and Vela's got the most area titles in the last 14 years, matched by none. So I know what West Laco East program is. It means a lot to me. Have I accomplished everything I set forth to do? Absolutely not. But we did put East on the map, athletic-wise, not just football. We've gone up since we've opened the school in almost every sport that is at East, and that was one of my main goals. And a lot of the head coaches at East mean a lot to me. They do things right. And those coaches been there, most of them for my 20 years career, some 10, 15, but most of those coaches know how to treat kids and how to coach kids, and I'm very pleased with those coaches.
Well, we're not done yet. We still got some more, business to take care of, because you got Donna North, and then, the rest of the schedule as well. But next week is going to be Donna North. Aiden, tell us a little bit about this game here tonight. It was a battle. It was 7-0 at the half. It still wasn't determined who's going to win the game.
Yes, sir. We started off pretty slow, and that's not what West Laco East does. That's not what we're known to do. We're known to pound the ball, and we came back second half hungry. We knew we should have beat this team by more, but we just came out and started running old West Laco East. And this win was pretty special, I would say. I don't think a lot of people know this, but this win just tied Berg as the most winningest coach in Wesco ISD. And to be a part of that, and this team to be a part of that, I mean, I'm pretty sure Berg wouldn't want to do this with any other team. I know nobody understands Coach Berg is just a different type of level coach. He doesn't just get us ready for football games on Friday nights, but he gets us ready for life. And you can ask any guy that has come through Wesco East program, and they'll tell you the exact same thing.
Absolutely.
So Aiden, what was practice like this week? We know how tough last week was going up against that team, but you guys were able to bounce back. You guys, I know, practice was probably a little rough, but I know you guys were eager. You guys going after it. What was the intensity like?
Yes, sir. Losing that game last week, I mean, it sucks. I hate to lose. I think I hate to lose more than I love to win. And getting ready for this week, we knew we had to come ready to work. And every day we came at the intensity, practicing at 4 p.m. when it's 105 degrees outside on that turf. But, we knew we couldn't slow down. We knew we had to come and get this win. 4-1 district, something to be excited about.
Winning homecoming king, what does that mean to you?
It's awesome, to be able to run, I took the chance. A friend of mine asked me to run, and I couldn't tell her no. So I asked, she asked, I ran, and we won. I was excited.
Coach, Donna North they gave Donna a very, very good game a couple of weeks ago, and so you're going to have to look out for them this week.
I don't believe that a team in our district, I don't care if they're 1-4, we got the toughest district. I'm going to tell you in South Texas. You can look at Flower Bluff, they're going to be 3-4 deep again. We know what PSA North brings to the table. We know what Corpus Christi, and we know what South brings to the table. Yeah. So, all our goal is to get better, go out there and compete and see what happens. And that's all I ask of these kids in my 20 years. In my 20 years, I've never asked a kid or a team to win a football game. Dr. Rivetta can tell you that. We got a big sign in our locker room that he used to call and ask us, did we out-hit our opponents? And if we out-hit our opponents, I'm going to tell you right now, you normally win a game. I want to take a little bit of time to thank this team. To tie Tony Villarreal's record at WISD for the winningest coach, I want to thank Dr. Rivetta first of all and foremost. I want to thank Miss Peterson. I love that woman. I still miss her. My principal today, Dr. Gamboa, special relationship with him. It's hard to find a principal that'll back you 100%. A guy that is at almost every game, congratulate my coaching staff after the game, comes and shakes their hand every game. And that just shows you how much Wesco East means to him, and his assistants are always at the games, and I want to thank them, and I want to thank K-West and the people doing the clock up there. I only got a couple more home games, but most important, East Side, I want to thank you fans. You've been here for 20 years and don't leave us yet. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. We'll let you go, and thank you very much. Congratulations, tying the winningest record in WISD history. Thank you very much, Aiden. Congratulations. And we're going to go, Mike, quick little comment, because we want to let the band, we want to have them do their show here.
Yeah, they're waiting for us. A nice bounce-back win for the Wildcats. I know last week was tough, but they're right in the thick of the playoff picture, 3-1, and I expect them to take, to make a push.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. We'll let the Wildcat Regiment do their thing. Good luck tomorrow. I know you have another competition before Pigskin, which is coming up here pretty soon. For Mike Gonzalez, I'm Carlos Robledo. Thanks for joining us here on the Knapp Medical Center post-game show. Wildcats win 20-0.